In John chapter 6, Jesus, he gives his disciples some insight or some inscope as to how he will be crucified, as to how he will be dying for our sins. We read that he broke the bread as the people, they were hungry, and he asked his disciples that, where will we find bread for the people to eat? And then there was this boy standing, or this individual standing there with bread and fish, and he breaks the bread and he shares the fish among 5,000 or more than 5,000 people, and each one could eat from the bread and the fish. There's some deeper revelation to this. The bread describes his body being broken for many. As much as the bread was very small in amount, everybody could eat of that bread. His body was broken. Like that bread was broken, his body was broken for us, for our sins. They did not go and buy the bread somewhere else at some strange shop. No. He himself, the bread that was there, he shared it among them. You were not bought just for anything, but you were bought by a precious price, the price of a precious lamb, a lamb that was slaughtered for your sin. So Jesus breaks the bread, and he depicts how he will die for our sin. As the bread was broken and everybody could eat from the bread, everybody could eat from that bread. It depicts that even everyone can be saved through one person dying on the cross. And the most interesting part is there were 12 baskets left full of bread and fish. The fish representing the people, because Jesus says unto the disciples, you no longer fishers, fishermen, but you'll now be fishermen of men. You'll be fishers of men, basically going out for people, going to the people, going to the nations. So there were 12 left, and there were 12 disciples left. Now those 12 baskets represents what the 12 disciples now need to do. Now they now need to continue off what Jesus left off with. They need to continue with this good gospel. They need to continue with what Jesus left off, telling the people that they can also be saved, and that their sins can also be paid for. They need to continue off what Jesus left off with. They need to continue onwards. The 12 baskets is there for them to continue what Jesus left